I actually don't remember if I had anything to do. I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't. Now let me open up Persona. Persona. I never miss. Nice. Hello there, Harvin. You already know what today is. Today's the day. I don't remember if I had anything off stream that I needed to do. I don't think I did. But if I did, then we're probably going to be mostly... Actually, no, we're mostly doing cutscenes today. I'm mostly sure that this is mostly a cutscene day. Because today's the day... Well, not specifically today, but... It's, you know... the day. You know, it's that day. Now the question is, are we gonna see every ending? Because if we're gonna, well, the question, I think the better question is, are we gonna see the bad ending first? Should I go straight to the bad ending first and then call it from there? And then we just full send it after that? Yes, I did. At least you won't be single. Alright, let's Shall we begin this? Actually no, it's not even Pokemon Infinite Fusion? The same day that I'm interested in playing a Pokemon game. Which is actually pretty frequently, but you know. Well, I mean, I already have all my evolutions. They couldn't be any more perfect. My evolutions are all perfect as is. Alright, let's do this. I can't wait for there to be no audio, but you know, that would never happen because I'm a very good streamer. I'm a fantastic streamer, and of course, there will be audio. Oh, thank goodness. Like clockwork. All right, so here's the thing about that rock, man. First things first. I'm actually not entirely sure which one I'm playing next. P5 Royal or P3 Reload are both good options, but I do want to finish off with Metaphor. Second thing, when you say side activity, both you and Glav gifted me games. I'm not sure which. I don't think I can play either of them on stream, is the thing. I could probably play yours on stream realistically. But nobody wants to watch me play puzzle games, especially not Sokoban puzzle games. Oh, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I love Void Stranger. I think the game is fantastic. And I love puzzle games in its entirety. And it is a fantastic puzzle game that I can absolutely get into. Glad's game, on the other hand, can't exactly gift him that one. Oh yeah, that one too. Glad's game, I cannot play that one on stream in any. Actually, no, there is some streams I can play it on, just not on Twitch. If you're curious about which one he gifted me, ask him in Wizards chat. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you. What am I checking DMs for? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Seriously. It will be where I play all my inappropriate games at. How long is Metaphor? Okay, so how long is Metaphor in comparison to a Persona game? Like, what's the average playtime of a Persona game versus the average playtime of a Metaphor game? Like, are we talking 80 hours to 60 hours? Or are we talking 80 to 40? And I know 80 is being pretty generous. I think Persona's closer to 100. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. $30 to $50? Okay, I get it. They are both Atlas. You spent 20 hours grinding to max out everything in the last area. Yeah, no, that sounds like something I would do. But I also don't mind, you know, senseless grinding. Like, on stream, you guys would never see me grind. Except for when I was doing, like, the, when I was looking for the Reaper. That was the only time I would ever let you, like, force you guys to watch me grind. But realistically, I would absolutely just sit down and just go back and forth grinding Golden Shadows for hours. And I've done that many a times. Just because, I don't know, because I'm crazy, I don't know. Metaphor is the most QOL it's ever been and expects you to beat everything in one day. You even maxed out social links on your first playthrough. Oh, okay. Built-in mana recovery systems. Okay, so what you're telling me is I don't have to spend a solid hour and a half to roll Victory Cry on a certain day. You beat every dungeon in a day? Okay, but like, isn't that a constant thing in any Persona game? Well, most Persona games. I can only speak for 3 to 5. And I've never had an issue with beating... Actually, no. 5, you need 2 days. 5, you actually need 2 days to beat a dungeon, I think. 3 and 4, you can do in 1. Actually recovers 7% of your mana every fight anyway. Okay. Your gamers one-shot everything. Honestly, I think it kind of did. I think they cooked. I think the animation was... Okay, the animation was fantastic. But I do think... No, in my opinion, I think it did go harder. I think it does go harder. It was a full-scale war. Which is something that they haven't animated yet. Like, granted, when he was fighting Carl, which I will call him... No, when he was fighting Tusk, it was a small battle. It was a lot of orcs and a lot of his monsters. But overall, he was mostly winning. This was a battle that Jin got pushed to his actual limit. Army versus army, both mutual destruction, and then just the two bosses against each other. It was a tad overhyped. I can agree with that. Metaphor makes it very easy to one day every dungeon in the game. Also, Protag speaks. Now that's something new. So that's pretty interesting. But here I was for the true waifu. View ain't never lie. Essel once again proving she is best girl. This isn't it. Ah, you can't delete it. It's over. It's over. You know what, Harvin? For you, there you go, Harvin. Deleted for you. Now anyone can easily just click on it and find it again, but... The SpongeBob... Phew! As a viewer of your streams, watching you do something you haven't been exposed to before would be more fun to go back into a bit of the combo. Check this one, meme chat. We got him. I would be interested in that though. Like, Infinite Fusion is something I can't say I'm disinterested in, but I'm not interested in. You know what I mean? It's not like I would hate the game, but I'm not like as interested in it as I would be into something like Persona. Metaphor? Oh, well, yeah. And realistically, I like the only game that I would be like super comfortable in is P3 Reload, since I've 100% that game already and have made a guide for it. So I'd be pretty comfortable going back through that game. Royal, I'd still be somewhat lost in. I didn't 100% that game, and I've only played it one time through in base. So, Gaka is like if Yukari was likable and actually cared. Alright, let's get into this. We have a murderer to out. Today is the day the school was founded. So you have the day off from... They get that day off? You just get that day off from school? You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'd be able to gather information you need to catch the killer. Small town? Fair enough. All right. We need to ask around everywhere. Japan has many holidays. Huh. Hello, lady. Eggplant's not bad. I can dig it. What was the other one? Tomato? Nah. Hello, lady. No longer couldn't eat anything I cooked and the fog never cleared it. I guess I have to stop going to my mother's house anyway. It doesn't look very healthy. Oh no, doggo, please. This is the day that Juness opened up. School's out for the day. Alright. Next we go to Samigawa. Oh. Alright, I guess I'm not going to be talking to the people who have quests. Nobody's here. I'm more surprised Hisano's not here. My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car. Oh, that's rough. This is horrible. Thankfully, children hurt too bad. It's all right. That fog is dangerous. You need to start letting everyone know. That's rough. Fun cleanup is not just a little strained. My wife is all business as usual, but I'm still a little worried. By the way, do you need anything about those murders? I'm sorry. I'll remember that something happened. I know it's pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Can I talk to you again? You give me something different? Nope. Kitty. What do I need to feed you? I'm so confused. Wait. I don't understand. What do you want from me? You're new. Do you need something? Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Fog sure is thick, isn't it? The fish are clearly too small. I gave it the ocean, like, the Chichery Beach Guardian. And it was just like, hey, thanks. And then just went on about its day. The incidents last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. It's going to be studied for college incident. Got no room for that information like that. There's not a lot of people, even if only the Queen's plate. Hey, now tell what's good. First, we should recheck the stuff. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi, Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Shopping district. This song in Tartarus ruined everything. You have to feed the cat 7 times in a single day. How many fish do I have left? Five red goldfish? Okay, wait, I could probably do that. 2 Inaba trouts? From the Reaper here. Everyday young life, Junasu. Get over here, cat! Nah, you're going to eating good now. You're getting that Inaba trout. Thank you! Flop snooze. What do you mean? Cats are adorable! Not as adorable as, like, you know, foxes, but they're adorable. The incident last spring? I wonder what happened. It's a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgot about it. Wow, it must be getting gold, huh? What are you talking about? Spain incident with female announcer? Did it all happen? Wow, it seems a long ago. I remember something that far back anyway. You know, I heard. You know who heard? You know who I heard it was? Juness. That's right. Walmart. Walmart's doing it. The country of Walmart is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. You know, I want to ask this gas station attendant. I wonder where he's at. Episode 8 should have been a two-parter? Maybe. That's a nice outfit, Yukiko. Can I talk to Daidara? I thought I missed on maybe, how am I supposed to make a living? Alright, well, that didn't help. What about you, old lady? You take careful, the car, blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing here. Yeah? Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to... Just one fine time. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done answering questions? Good. Go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Rise, do you need help? Like, I would be mean to you right now, but this seems kind of rough. I've been asked around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. Like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from the nest. Nobody's seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many people. Where the heck could he have gone? Chie! What's up with you? How you doing? Even if somebody's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But the rumors I hear from friends and TV get remembered a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think anyone still remembers them? A while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was a Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing him in the stain. Suspect is the culprit. Is it true there were no other suspicions? Perhaps ask somebody else about this. Silent clean episode deplorable. I'm gonna know. What do you want? Something like that in town. I didn't even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-san's house. Nope, don't think so. Okay, we actually are getting somewhere. Hello, gas mask-san. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I was home, I was seeing more news about the murders. Stay out here. I've gone on TV. I hate to say the president. Do you have a question? Did you find any more information last spring? One time, if anyone's suspicious to be the rumors going around, but at least I haven't heard any news, so they say there's no such person. Alright, so I guess that means we've asked everyone possible. So now you have to go back. Oh god, I've been not watching that forgot to make rage quit. Wait, how much do you pay to stream Dustborn? Why Dustborn going last for Concord? It's all fine. I wish you could. Okay, I didn't know if I missed something. Okay, you got nothing. What about you? Got a lot of people coming to our store. I can't say anyone's particularly suspicious. All right. Old man, how you doing? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. I'm the country's never strange walk around with people. What about Juness? Mentioned. My friend was saying she saw someone. I think there's one around the shopping district. So why don't you ask her? Okay. That's something. Depends. Did you watch it? No, I can't think of enough from this town anyway. Okay. Said it was a school person in the shopping district. No, I think I've seen this. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Huh. If I asked Yukiko. Okay, nope. What about you? Oh my god! I walked right past. Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that. Remember Saki Kunishi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago. Yeah? She told me how the Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV, I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's thus that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time of the Namatame window. It seems that the thing about Namatame making advances to Saki was a misunderstanding. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the suspicious person. You gathered much information you could. You report back to the group. Chinese diner Aya. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
That sounds pretty good, actually. You all finish eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Did I save before this? Yes, but no. I saved last night, but not today. Which is fine. Spoken to everybody about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. There wasn't a single report. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Okay, I just noticed this. I don't know if it's just me, But can guys sit cross-legged like that? Like Yosuke? Because I've never seen a guy sit cross-legged like that. Yeah? Usually they do the whole... How do I describe it? Like the four shape. Like the way that I see guys do it, they do the four shape with their legs. I figured that that was a girl thing, the way that the way that he's sitting, because of, like, you know, the extra packaging that we have. They don't because it's considered feminine? Really? I thought it was just because, like, it's uncomfortable. I thought that guys didn't do it because of, you know, the middle bit. It's literally just because it's viewed as feminine? That's whack. Your other leg is literally on top. I mean, okay, yeah, fair. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air. Try it, you won't get hurt. I can't. I am not flexible enough to do that.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
You still can't delete your messages, Harvin. There must have been something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblocks facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
Maybe you should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit has some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit must also know about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all of these things? Now, listen. There are games that do a lot of hand-holding. There are games that think very little of you, the gamer, as a player. They think that unless they spell it out for you, that you will never be able to do it. They think so little of you. Meanwhile, at Atlas, there's an lie about the case where there is almost no witnesses. Both warning letters have seemed to be delivered directly to your house, but no one thought anyone suspicious. No one unusual is seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... well... here's a list of every single character with a name in this game! Every single character! Everyone! Why am I staring at Nanako? Why are all of you saying Nanako? Why is he right next to Adachi? Why is Nanako right next to Adachi? She faked her own death. Are we doing it? No, Nanako came back. Do we do it, chat? Are we actually going to blame Nanako? Sigwave. Thank you for the resub. Sigwave resub saying it's Nanako. I guess I have literally no choice. My hands are tied. Would that be physically possible? Even assuming she can enter the TV, she would have had to carry victims who were more than twice her size. It would be absurd to suspect her as the killer. If nothing else, she was an innocent victim who got caught in the incident. For the sake of the suffering child and her father, you must find the true culprit behind all this. Wait, do they not let you pick her? Wait. Okay. I'm starting to get worried. Well.
It looks like our only option is to stay patient and continue our investigation. But regardless, the fact remains that Namatame has committed his crimes.
Hope you're ready to reload a save? Yeah, I am.
And he has already been arrested.
So, no matter what we do, the case might be over now?
Though the truth will be forever lost in darkness.
Well, for us, it's more like... it's lost in the fog.
Bars. You can suspect Yosuke? Saved a bunch of Final Fantasy X memes and videos, and she thought you would like. Really? What's going on here? We're suspecting children of murder. Which, granted, is not the most crazy thing, given the fact that this group of 7 high schoolers all were ready to murder someone at the drop of a hat. Shortly after you found a letter from Teddy you left behind.
I'm going back to my own world.
Jesus Christ, the reverb. Calm down with the echo.
It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. And so, time passed. With Chie, yes. Spring has come once again to Inaba. Dojima residence.
Now, a follow-up report on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook Inaba last year. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first 2 murders. With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow will see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe she could have come outside.
Hey, at least she's still alive.
Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. There's no doubt he's the one who put Nanako through all this. But the more I interrogate him, the more I start to question myself. Did Namatame really murder 2 people? Well, we'll see what comes out in our investigation. In any case, there haven't been any more bizarre incidents lately. Here's hoping Inaba goes back to its usual quiet self and stays that way. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
Okay. Okay, I actually have to ask. Alright, we've seen this ending already. We will simply... And we still can't skip this. Alright, so while I reload this, I'm going to ask you guys a very genuine question. Like, I know we meme about it and whatnot, but... Do we really think Dojima's a bad person? Like, I think he is... Okay, realistically, he's not the best father. Like, we can agree on that. We can agree that he is not the best father. He could definitely be around a lot more. But is he a bad person? Imagine leaving your little daughter for days. Okay, you're not wrong. Better than Goku? Okay, now that's not a hot take. Like, I don't think he is a bad person in the slightest. Being a bad person implies it's malicious or negligent, though he's overworked. He leaves his 6-year-old daughter at home alone for days on end in a house with no heat or cooling, and she does everything from shopping to cooking to laundry. He comes home drunk near daily. Okay, follow-up question. The game isn't... I just realized the game isn't showing. Alright. Follow-up question. Not that one. Okay. At what point, though? Like, how much of it can you really put on grief, though? Like, does the, like, the fact that he is grieving give him any bonus points? Nothing? Dang. Her mom's been dead for 3 years. Oh my god. Oh man, that's tough. He had to man up and take care of his daughter. I can't deny that. Okay. So, like... I want to say... Okay. I'll admit, like, he could be a much better father. That's not a question. But does that make him a bad person? Like, I think in his heart, he does want to do the right thing. He wants to do right by Nanako, and he wants to do right by his town. But I think he's, like, losing the plot. Dojima is flawed. Being flawed doesn't equal being bad. Look how he treats Adachi. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't, though? On a morality level, he's not bad. He's selfish. He needs closure. He needs closure. She needs a father. I think that is a very good way to put it. He threatens Adachi because he knows it's a snake. Yo, true. But yeah, I think that hits the nail on the head. Is that Dojima is a person who needs closure. And he's... Realistically, I don't think he'll ever get it. Being a police officer and not being able to catch the person who killed your wife and your daughter's mother has to do something to you. So, I think the fact that he can't get closure definitely is doing something to him. That's why her best friend is a commercial. That is... So sad. That is so sad when you say it like that. You prioritize work and getting drunk and resting. Yeah. And he opts to not take time off. Yeah. He is definitely heavily flawed. I don't think he's fully a bad person. Oh, do I have to go to Juness, talk to that person before that prompt actually opens up? Now is a good time to save. Nako could have been kidnapped, harmed, or anything else, and it actually happened when nobody was home to help her. Yeah. Okay, before we continue the conversation, can I wrap, actually no, I don't know how I would wrap this up. Because I can't, it's not like I can go to the Juness place and call it there. So there's somebody else I need to talk to. What I gotta do to get through. I'm used to pay. I need to. Back here. All right. Anyway, this is a family stream. All right. Yeah, I think it goes without saying that he is definitely he has his priorities in all the worst places, and I think. I'm pretty sure I can say this and nobody will possibly disagree with me. He is a very negligent parent. He is 100% a very negligent parent. As a person, he is flawed, but not bad. He's not a parent? Yeah. I would have called the authorities to take Nanako from him. Honestly, that's not even ridiculous to say. They wouldn't do anything because he's not a bad father. Would they take him away for negligence, though? Because I think that is a reasonable thing to think. I thought you liked Dojima. I mean, I do like Dojima. I think Dojima is... I think he's a good person. I think overall Dojima is a good person. As a parent, he like it goes without saying, as a parent, he leaves a lot to be desired. Could he do better? Obviously. And looking at it objectively, it's like, You can't say that, like, he's doing good as a father. He is very negligent as a father. Especially as the only person who is in Nanako's life. For a 6-year-old, she's almost too self-sufficient. She's too self-sufficient for a 6-year-old. Nanako may as well be Matilda. Without psychic powers. Who else do I need to talk to? Can I like... What am I missing? P4 reload is in the making? Now that is interesting. Who's ready to see updated Risei model twerking? Can I go back and not say that? Can I go back in time and not say that, please? I'm not happy with myself right now. I'm clipped. No. No, oh my god, no, I do not. How dare you? What am I missing? Who did I not talk to? Accepting you'll be set free? No. What am I missing? Who haven't I talked to? Wait, let me buy my... Wait, did I buy the eggplants already? I did not buy the eggplant already. Then we draw an extremely perturbant fan art for Che. And I have to do is accept reset into your heart. What's this about? Whoa, 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 hold on. How's that where you show up, Sonic? How's that the part where you show up all of a sudden? Oh, okay, perfect. We got it. At least we have the perfect save now. All right. So the question is, now that we got our first bad end, well, I guess our second bad end, is it time to get the other bad end? Of course. If you look at only the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease. He knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movement from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, why is he always smiling? Should you tell your friends about the suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Alright. Convince me, chat! What are we doing? Convince me! She fan art? Light him up! If you tell them I will reinstall Lost Ark! Oh, man. He did! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Man, I am actually... Oh, man, I am torn. If I tell you Charlotte gets buffs. Okay, Sonic, let's not get crazy. Oh, yeah, the patch notes are out. Oh, not yet? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it. For you guys make a compelling case. Snitch on Adachi? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to leave it up to internet connection. I am going to tell you guys to do one redemption. And the first person to do it, I will listen to you with no questions asked. All you have to do is highlight your own message. First person to highlight it. What? Sonic with the lightning hands! Sonic with the lightning hands! Oh, well, it has been decided. Sonic, how did you do that so fast? Oh my God, Sonic is actually out in my walls, ready to listen. Oh man, well, gotta snitch on Adachi. It's okay. We have this save file. We can come back to it anytime. Oh, if you did it plus Fanta. Oh, man. Alright. So, we will come back and we will protect Adachi next time. But for right now, we gotta snitch. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a cute sneeze. Like, can we just agree that that was a really cute sneeze?
Adachi-san?
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Alright, before I go any... Well then, Harvin Enjoyer, I see you in meme chat at least.
Every day's great at your Junas. I love Junas. And I love
Oh, that's spectacular. Oh, that's a great edit. Oh, that is wonderful. Yeah, you're good, Harvin. You can post that. That is so good.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Very peculiar. Why can I not imagine how to pronounce that word? Peculiarities? No. No. Oh, what? Why can I not do that? Wait. P-E-C-U. Peculiarities? Why can't I pronounce that word?
Peculiarities.
Peculiar. Why can I not mouth that word? Oh my god! What? Why does my mouth not make these sounds? Peculiar. What? Why can't I do this? Wait.
Peculiarities.
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 Peculiarity. Why is that so hard to say? Oh my god. Peculiarities. Oh my god. Oh my god. Peculiarities. Is it peculiarities? Peculiarities.
Peculiarities.
Peculiarities. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. Peculiarities. Wow, why was that so hard? Why was that actually so hard to say? Wow. That was impressively hard. Take your time. It's okay. We're here for you. Oh my god. Oh wow. She includes my hilarities till I learn how to speak. Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really a Dutchie song?
You gotta retake English. I don't understand why my mouth couldn't make that series of sounds. Get him back to elementary school. Oh. Alright. Now then. A Mexican and I can pronounce it. Oh, man. I think saying that we need to confirm this is probably not bad. I think you're imagining things. Nah.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
About Namatame.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel like you're getting closer to the truth. Pattern create personas of the Judgment Arcana has increased.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
He's good. Hey, Baba. Made it just in time? You actually missed the best part. You missed me for like a solid 5 minutes straight. Not be able to pronounce a word and losing my mind over it. Like, oh my god. It was bad. You think an adult would be more worried about being approached by 7 kids? A pack of 7 kids is really up to anything good.
Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
Ooh. With a cinema too? Yes. Have you faced a baby with a gun? They're terrifying.
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what?
Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Oh, now he's a police officer.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Yo, for real.
Come on. I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
Dojima knows. Give Itachi a break.
What are you all doing here?
Okay, chat, I want you to understand. If I am given a prompt to tell Dojima throughout this game, I have never lied to Dojima, and I will not start now.
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
He's good.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
Oh, I think we all know. Give Adachi more overtime.
Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to be an adult?
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
It's like, hey, Adachi, you want to come clean?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Let him know, Kanji!
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in where, Adachi?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business?
Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand.
See, if he had more overtime, then he couldn't have time to hurt people.
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that.
Yo, Naoto is working right now.
What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Okay, so I think, okay, so listen. It's great. We have him cornered. Here's the question we need to ask right now. Does he have a gun? Do police carry guns in Japan? Because if not, I think Kanji can take him. Yes, they do. Okay, does he have a gun on him? Reminder, Adachi legitimately only targeted women until they got saved. Police don't? Really? So if he doesn't have a gun, between Kanji, me, and Yosuke, we could probably take him. Very special detectives get gun. Ah. I don't think a gun's gonna do much with 7 people jumping him. Okay, while true, understand, 4 of those 7 people are girls. One of them may know some type of karate, but the other 3 aren't really gonna be helpful. So realistically, it's like 4 people are going to be able to jump him. Should always be worried about a group of kids approaching you. Kanji. Yeah. Kanji does kind of work a gang, so.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Let's go, Kanji.
Adachi! Ah, damn it.
Dojima, sit this one out. The golden. Oh! Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Oh, you know where he is, Yosuke.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Are we really going to ignore the gigantic TV in the room? He hid under the bed?
But we looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
That bastard.
Dojima-san?
Woman, if you don't let me solve this case.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
With a heartfelt request like that, how can we refuse?
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I don't think we're going in now. I don't think we go in right now. I think we have to go in later. You can't either way?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
Gus going to bar, Adachi starved to death.
Let's go in from Juness like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. We've taken another step closer to the truth. Split for day and we all went back home. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, we have to rotate this save. So, save numbers 1 and 2, we have to go back to. What else do I have to do? For true ending? You should rest early today to get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. Oh, that's right! This... It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
I mean, I could ask you the same thing.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Probably. Just a shadow?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget.
I mean, if you were just a shadow, you wouldn't have a persona.
He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
First off, she's alive.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry. Huh? Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Wait. Wait. Okay, I feel like I'm misremembering this. Is Teddy our shadow? No, I'm crazy. I'm actually just insane. Never mind. No. Nope, that's not the case.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Nope, I think... No, Harmon's actually right about that. Nyx is considered to be the mother of shadows. I think she was directly referenced as that in P3. You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Thou art I am thou, thou establish a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We will bestow upon thee the ability to create Hello, the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. Teddy's social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Teddy social link. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has reached its maximum. Shinjiro Aragaki has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Star Social Link, you can now fuse Hello, the Light Bearer. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Whack!
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
Oh, wait. I have the lore of the entire series, just is that shadows are not born from Nyx. Shadows come from humans, always have, always will be. Nyarlathotep. Yeah, that's it. Nyarlathotep, for example, is the shadow of humanity, and Philomen is the counter to that part. Now I got it, Nyarlathotep, which is so weird that took me seconds. That took me seconds, but you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Philomen created is gonna get is sacred. He's gonna get punched again. That's why he stopped showing up. Nyarlathotep. Yeah, it's Nyarlathotep. Just call her Auntie Nanyan.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
GNES Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
How do they get out without Teddy?
Both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what we're doing our best. But it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
He didn't even question why Teddy's in here.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Oh, yep. Forgot about that part. Don't... What do you mean, don't cry? Why would I be crying about Teddy? I will say, though, Nanako sounding that weak is a little bit like... I was like, oh. I don't like it. Why has he got a missile up his butt? Kintoki Doji has transfigured into Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
I'll be calling this stream the second I'm able to, you know, save.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
Shut up!
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
No TV, how did they get out?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form.
Wait, you say you're a shadow?
Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
I mean, I expect more from you than I would of Kanji. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're at least level 35.
And about you being a shadow? We pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way.
So what's the problem with being a shadow? So what's the problem with being a shadow?
Is Kanji saying, yo, what's the problem with being black?
But you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
You.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh?
It's like, what? You guys just got there?
Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth. Since you'll start fresh tomorrow, each of you decided to go home for the day. Alright. With that... Yeah, 2 and 3, and then was this safe? I don't know, remember. I'll go back and figure it out later. Anyway, with that, we will call the stream here. We will get to the rest of it tomorrow, but I know that the patch notes are coming out, and you guys are probably going to want to watch that. Time to not see the patch notes? Exactly. I'm going to go grab some food. I am going to get the abridged patch notes later on. But, yeah. Until then, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for sticking with me throughout my inability to read. Patch notes in 2 hours? That's crazy. Nevertheless, still gonna grab some food. So, thank you all for tuning in. And we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, hope the end of Surface the game. Alright, bye everybody.